Alright, so here is the top that I'm pulling out of my summer casual collection. I think I only had 2 outfits with this top in the summer casual collection, but what I've been doing is just scrolling down in the order that I had saved my outfits into summer casual, and then I'm just clicking on this item and then going to all of the outfits that include this top so I can just get it all done. So I'm kind of doing some spring and fall outfits as well, just because I don't want to, when I start the other seasons, have to start over with tops that I've already tried on, if that makes sense. So I'll still be making new outfits with the other seasons as well, and summer as well, but I just thought this was a more efficient way to do this. So I actually think that I can get a lot more than 2 into my summer casual collection with this top. It is gray, looks like it's coming like that off camera. It's a bit sheer, but with a nude bra underneath, you're all good. It's a, I don't know how old, but it's a vintage Forever 21 top in a size small. It has this cool pleating in the middle of the front, and then not really a high-low in the back, but it does hang a little lower in the back than it does in the front. And then these are little ruffled cap sleeves. So I'm gonna get all of the, actually, hold on. So I'm all the way in all of the outfits for this top, so I honestly don't remember which ones I saved in summer casual. It was probably this one with the shorts and maybe that one. And then I have some stuff with outerwear, which is obviously could be spring, winter, fall. But I made these when I was really new in my INDYX journey, and I think that I can do a lot better than these. I don't think, even though this top leans a little more business casual, going to work top, I can get a little bit more creative with the pairings. So the bat, I thought maybe I'll delete some of these, but I'll try them on. I might not show every single one, but then I'm also going to brainstorm some new outfits with this top. So all right, so this is, or let me show you. This is this one, and it's not bad, but I have a slight change, and then I have another variation with a different bag and shoe that I want to show you. I initially had it with these silver flats, which I do love, and they're very comfortable, but I ended up switching to these instead because I just feel like this is a little too boring. I don't know, something about these ballet flats being too classic with a business casual top, and I don't know, I wanted to feel more casual, so I opted for these ballet flats. It's my only gray bag. Yeah, it's my only gray bag. It's a vintage Mugler bag I got off Depop. Super cool bag to style. So I'm gonna save this. Oh, but I wanted to show you a different variation with a different bag and shoe. So this bag, super cool bag. I got this off of, where did I get this? Vestiaire? One of those sites, something like that. And then these little kitten heel sandals, which they're super comfortable. They're actually pretty casual, really easy to walk in. Even though they're a mule, they are nice and snug to the top of your toes, so easy to walk in. Here's what they look like. Amazing shoe. I got these off Poshmark for a steal. I can't remember what the price was, but I remember it being a steal. They're vintage Manolo Blahniks, and I feel like this is a little, to have a black bag and shoe option, I think this works as well. So I'm going to edit that one, change the ballet flats, and then add another variation of this, and then put it in summer casual. All right, here is the next one. I'm actually going to totally revamp this. I don't even think this was in my summer casual, but I think the rework that I'm going to show you, I'm going to put that in my like summer dressy, I guess. But yeah, this here, I'll show you what it looks like, but it's a little too, I don't know, job interview. God willing, I won't ever have to get another job. I work from home right now. This is definitely, I don't know, should I keep this? I feel like this outfit I can think up if I needed a place to wear something super office appropriate. But every day, I don't need this combination. So it's this, it's a Coach bag, really nice bag actually. I took this bag to Europe and it worked out pretty great. It has, the middle part is a full zip, zip closure, and then it has this flap that's pretty roomy. You can put a digital camera, stuff you want to easily access. and then it closes here. This was actually the first thing I ever bought on Depop. Really nice leather. Coach has amazing bags. We all know this. But I don't know. I might not delete it, but it just feels boring. But it has a purpose and it's still cute. Let me show you what I revamped it to. So I have this bag, which I need to utilize more. It's actually my grandma's. It has these super cute, I love a circle like chain link, and it's pretty roomy. It has a snap closure, a little drawstring like bucket type. Actually no, magnetic closure. It's my grandma's, so I love this. And it has this little tie, this little knot there, so cute. And then these I actually got when I lived in LA. I got these at Wasteland. This is maybe my first Wasteland purchase, but they're YSL little booties and they're so soft, honestly. I think they're okay, they're a 38.5, but they run pretty small. But the toe is super cute. It's like a rounded toe, a little ankle booty. If it didn't run as tight, they'd be a lot more comfortable. But I actually was gonna get rid of these. They're actually on my Depop as we speak, but nobody's interested. And then I was like, you know what? I actually don't want to get rid of these, so I'm keeping them. But I thought this just felt a little more like it has some of me in it, if that makes sense. With this little bag that I don't use that often. And then these booties, which I thought paired well with the gauchos. Tried tabbies, I tried my mesh ballet flats, I tried my Skechers sporty ballet flats, and I tried my black clogs, and I wasn't super happy with any of them, but I think these little booties are super cute with it. And it's an excuse to utilize two things that don't get a lot of use. So I'm gonna save this, but I'm gonna put it in the dressy. I don't know. I guess I could wear this to dinner with family, or in the situation of where I would have wore those ballet flats and that Coach bag, I could also wear this and still be business, office appropriate, whatever. But I'm sure I'll have a use for this outfit eventually. It feels more me, so I'm gonna save this, and I don't think I'm gonna save the ballet flat option. All right, I'm showing you this because the gray lots and then the gauchos and these shorts and some other things are all on the same hanger system that I have. So I'm gonna just try to go by the sections that I've divided my like bottoms into, and then just try and see what fits. So I'm not saving this as an outfit with this top, but I actually really like these shorts with the boots and then with this bag. So I'm actually going to just save a one-off with the shorts, boots, and the bag with no top, and then I'll figure out a top to go with it later. But I just thought this was a cute combo, and I didn't like it with this top. Something about the way I don't know, something about the sleeves, and then the fit of the shorts, and then the sleeves being how they are. I just didn't feel like it gelled well together. But I really want to find something that works with these shorts and these boots, because I actually don't use these boots enough, and I need to, clearly. I could be doing some really sick outfits with these boots, and really need to work on that. But I want to save it without this top, and I think that's it for culotte type capris that are stretchy waist. So let me move on to, let's get on to the next one. All right, so this is actually a new one that I just made up. So I moved on. Let me show you the hanger system. These are all my jort type shorts. Obviously they're not all denim. I call anything that is this kind of silhouette a jort, and I put them all on the same hanger. So I'm going through those bottoms to see if I like anything with this top. I don't mind this together. I want to show you guys something that I'm kind of playing with back and forth. So I think it looks, oh, and then I have these silver, or not silver. I have these little sandals that I don't use. I haven't used. I had them for, I don't know, 3-4 years, and I've maybe worn them once or twice, but I feel like I need to highlight them a little bit more, especially in the summer, because they're super comfortable. Oh no, wow, look at this. I actually need to take them to a cobbler. Wow. Anyway, so I had it with these platform. These are checkered or plaid green jorts. and I think it looks good with this bag. Also this one, which I don't use enough. I thought it was a lot bigger when I bought it. I got it off Depop a few years ago, but what a perfect summer bag. I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, bigger. And I can't say, I don't know, like I don't mind it being this size. I think I would prefer, I'd probably wear a little bit more if it was bigger. So here's that. And I think that, I don't know, sometimes I just have issues with these ruffles. For some reason, it looks too business casually, but having these super casual men's jorts, I feel balances that. And actually, now that I think of it, throughout the day, it would probably fall a lot. But I thought about trying to tuck these to make it a tank. And I feel like, I don't know, it looks a little more, I feel like it looks a little better. But I would wear it the normal way. But I think this is cute. I'm gonna save this. And now I know I need to get those shoes fixed. So just that one. All right, here is probably the last jort outfit, we'll see. But it's my Ragged Priest really dark wash denim and really wide leg denim jorts. And then I have blood red ballet flats that have a little gunmetal buckle. And this Coach bag. I match with the bag and the shoes, but I feel like it works. I think it would look better with my hair curly, a little less formal, if that makes sense, but this is cool, it's comfortable. I will save this and get on to the next type of bottom. So this is another example of, I feel like this top sometimes works better without the little ruffles sticking out. I'm gonna go through, like I mentioned, after I do all of my collections by season and try to, you know, accessorize them. And, you know, working on accessorizing and styling accessories is something that I want to get better at, but I need to focus on this right now. But I think maybe like a cool belt might be what's missing from this. There's a circle chain link, like just a bunch of circles belt that I'm watching on eBay, that maybe that would kind of do it. But I did my part-time bag and then these red shoes, which I never use these, but for summer I need to like use them more. I got them off Depop. I didn't make these like dirty feet marks myself, but they have this cool, like, they remind me of like the vintage Miu Miu sporty type heels, and then this little tiny kitten heel that's actually kind of see-through, which is a cool feature. The tie is kind of like messed up. Oh, actually I could just retie it, like there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I don't use these at all, not enough. I got them last year, I believe. They're actually really comfortable with the sole, and then how, you know, the kitten heels are, and then the kind of like squared off toe. But yeah, maybe like a belt would complete this. So I have this, but I do want to get like a circle belt, maybe not the one that I'm watching. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, I'll try to put it on the screen. But this might work. And I've used this belt with these shorts before and really liked it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like what I was saying with that all silver like circle belt, like kind of like worn, like draped around the waist, would look better. But I'm gonna save this one with these shoes and this bag. So this is another outfit that I made it a sleeveless top with, and then I thought this was super Euro summer type vibe. I know that's popular now, but I have it with that bag that I got from my grandma that I showed you earlier with these rings. And then these are capris by Giel, and they're like the Paloma wool bottoms that have the little skirtlet at the top. And then I have these super cute Mary Janes that I need to wear more. I wore these in Japan and walked around all day and they were so comfortable. So it's like a little wedge, super cute, super comfy. I thought this was a good dressy outfit, getting drinks, date night, something like that. So I'm gonna save this as a new outfit. I'm also gonna save this outfit with my tabbies in case I want to be a little more casual and not wear heels. All right, so we actually haven't done an outfit that I had created in the app way back when in a while. But we'll see. Tell me what you guys think of this. It's the Gimagua bag, and then these cute Mary Jane pumps I got off of Depop, and then some cargo pants, which I already did the green cargo pants. I want to keep it because I probably have like less than 10 outfits with these shoes, and I think they're a cool shoe. I'd like to utilize them more. And then I do like the idea of these three together, but these are black and this is brown, and although I'm not opposed to mixing black and brown, I feel like a brown shoe with this would look better, although I do like the silhouette. These are brown, I might like it more, but then I also like the unexpected mixing and matching of the brown with the black, so I'm kind of undecided. I think maybe some accessories would help me out, but I'm not crossing that bridge. I'm not crossing that bridge just yet. I did put on a little brown bangle I had and a big silver one, and that wasn't what I was looking for. Maybe an arm cuff, I don't know. I need something else. But I'm gonna keep it in there as is. It's on in summer casual. I believe it's in, I don't think it's in an indie category, but I'm gonna put it in summer dressy, I guess, for like dinner, date night type of outfit. I'm not gonna wear these casually like my day-to-day, even though they are comfortable, but kind of undecided on this one, but I'm going to keep it in there for now. Here is another pre-made INDYX outfit, and I actually thought I was gonna delete this entirely, but I actually really like the top and the bottom combo together. It is Adidas like 3-stripe capris, but I'm gonna do different shoes and I'll kind of show you why. I didn't even put on the plain black ballet flats because I just thought I needed something a little more sporty. So I went with my Skechers like mesh Mary Janes. I did like this plain black hobo bag. Actually no, the Miu Miu bag with these shoes is too much. I like this. So this bag and these slippers. So here's everything that didn't make the cut. My mesh sandals, which I love, mesh ballet flats, my diesel sneakers, which I also love, and then my tabbies, which some people are screaming inside right now. But I feel that these just fit the part. It has the, this is like feminine up top, sporty at the bottom. These are a Mary Jane, which is very feminine, and then you have the see-through mesh and then the athletic type sole to balance it out. So I thought it was like a really cohesive outfit. So that is gonna change what I had in there to be with these Mary Janes and then my hobo bag. So what I've learned, or just what I've been able to improve on, when I was initially making my outfits, I would literally just put things together that I thought quote unquote matched a lot of the times. There wasn't a lot of anything inspired behind the look. It was just grabbing a top, scrolling through all the bottoms, putting it with all the bottoms I think look good. And so this, for example, like this shirt, I think I was thinking of it as being white when in reality it's more gray. And so these are the Jerf Avenue little mini skirts. So this gray, which is how it looks in real life, is actually it looks similar to how it's pictured, but I was treating it as a white shirt like I was saying, and then but with this gray just didn't look good, and I just kind of put things that I thought, like these heels, none of these go, if that makes sense. I was just trying to pick things that made it seem dressy. And then at that time, my go-to black bag was my Black City bag, and my go-to beige bag was my part-time bag. And I'm gonna delete this whole thing actually because because it's just kind of uninspired. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna keep these Jerf Avenue skirts, as they're a little small on me now post baby. Well, he's a toddler now, but they're just, it's super short, and how high I have to wear it, I don't know, maybe down the road I'll be able to fit it better, but I'm just not attached to this combo, if that makes sense. It's just whatever to me, and I'm not even gonna put on the shoes. I tried to do these to make it a little more, I don't know, give it a little more personality, but wasn't feeling it, so I'm gonna delete that whole scenario. So I still am a fan of, these are the Jerf Avenue favorite pants in gray. But I'm gonna delete this whole thing. Like I'm still a fan of the pants, I think, at least for now. But I'm gonna delete this for the same reason I'm deleting the other one. It doesn't necessarily, like, I wasn't thinking of the top and how it fits, and with the Jerf Avenue pants and how they fit, I was just kind of matching a dressy top with a dressy-ish, or a bottom that can be dressy, and then throwing in the ballet flats to, does that make sense what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna delete this one. And so these are the only two that I haven't tried from, or that's not true. So these three, oops. This one, and this one, which this one, I don't know what I was thinking. I can already tell you it's probably a no-go, and I'm not putting on tights, I'm sorry. Let me just delete that one. I just really was trying to make these like, they're like baby blue tights. I was really trying to make it work. I was trying to like use them in outfits, but I think I'll revisit this when I am styling my spring season, my spring collections. So I'm gonna delete this. And this, maybe, we might have something here. I'll try that on really quickly. And then this, same reason, like, these are like tight fitting Banana Republic capris. With the ballet flats. I'm gonna delete this too, because I feel like this top with the capris from Giel that have the little skirt overlay it's just a more interesting, like, it's a more interesting outfit than what this was. So I'm gonna delete this too. And let's try on with these little shorts, and I think we'll be done with this top. So this was a semi-no. I changed the bag and I changed the shoes, and here is what I did. So I did my mesh ballet flats. I rolled over the shorts. It's like the rise is a little baggy and awkward. So, and then I also made it a tank. And you could, if you really wanted to get serious with this, I could tuck it better. So I think as a tank it looks better, and then the mesh ballet flats look better as well. Having the bulky sneakers and the socks, just wasn't a fan. Since I did my mesh ballet flats, I figured I had to do a black bag and not the part-time bag that I initially had. So this has mesh as well. So trying to think of things in that way instead of just pairing. I wanted the shorts, and so I put sneakers so that it would be sporty. And then because I couldn't think of another, because the shoes were silver, I think that's why I chose the city bag, because it's beige and I thought they're both light, that's gonna work. But when you put a little more, when you actually try things on, for one, and then when you try to, I don't know, just use inspiration from the pieces that you were trying to use in the outfit, hence the mesh in the bag and then the mesh in the shoe, it becomes more cohesive, if that makes sense. Way more cohesive than sporty shorts plus sneaker. The sneakers are silver, so add a beige bag. It didn't translate in that aspect. Sometimes building outfits in that way does work, but sometimes building outfits and specifically matching a bag and a shoe together and then plugging that into the outfit works. So you just have to see what the outfit is telling you in a way. And for some reason I like it with the one strap hanging off. Just a preference, at least for now. I didn't try it long way. Still cool, actually. I still like it long way. So this is my last one for this top. In general, for spring and fall, in my head I was trying to think if I wanted to try it with any full-length pants, and I didn't. So I don't know if I will do that now, or you definitely won't do it on camera. I'm kind of tired and I want to clean up my room. But I'm still going back and forth between going through one top, looking at every single outfit that I made, and then plugging them into the different collections as I edit them, or strictly only focusing on summer. It's really overwhelming, honestly, this whole process, but I'm glad I'm doing it now so that every outfit that I'm looking at in my app has been vetted and tried on, and then it's really helping my brain work better with piecing things together that feel like myself, if that makes sense, versus just doing it totally digitally. Being tactile with the items has helped a lot. So I don't know, because when I do the other seasons, what am I gonna do? Go through the top, and I don't know, I guess anything that, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm gonna end the video here and hope that I can finish the rest of the summer casual collection quickly so I can have a little mental break. Thanks for watching, and I hope this has been helpful for you. Check out my other summer styling series, which will be linked below or in a playlist. And thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the content and stick around. All right, bye. As a refresh, here are all of the outfits that I vetted, finalized. And yeah, now that I think about it, I think that this shirt, like, I kind of have to be ruthless when it comes to dividing things between seasons. Like, I was asking if I should try on this top with like full length bottoms for winter and like fall type outfits, but honestly, this is a thin shirt, and in some of the cases I was tucking the sleeves in to be a tank top, so I think I'm just done. Like, I'm not gonna pair it with bottoms because I have plenty of other items that I can utilize in a better way for winter, spring, and fall. So yeah, just thinking out loud. Anyway, here's all the outfits.